My beautiful Cancers. What is the rush? It feels like this hurry up and wait, or I want to go, 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 go. It's I want to get this prize. I want everything that I've been working hard for. And part of it, especially in the channeled message, was it's like you have one foot in the past, one foot in the future, but we're not present. And there's so much to look forward to this Taurus season. Again, we have the eclipses, there's a lot going on. And this came through near the end of the channel, but I feel like it's going to be blink and it's going to be May 20th and Taurus season is going to be over. So I want us to take time to get grounded and enjoy certain things. One of the first things that came through was like a mosh pit and kind of like banging your head back and forth, or maybe banging your head back and forth for a different reason. But I think that there's some pleasure or joy to be had, or certain things that just make you happy, instead of consistently being like, I want to move, I want to go forward, I want to achieve, I want this next best thing. Because again, it did feel like you've been looking back, and even the Seven of Pentacles just kind of flew out, which can denote patience or wanting things to culminate. But it's like, we can slow down because lots is going to be taking place sooner than later, but almost careful what you wish for, because when you get to that next level, you might not have the time to enjoy simple pleasures. Taurus energy, Taurus season, right? That you are wanting to. So what are things you've always wanted to do? What are things that are going to lead you to have the mindset that as you continually expand, as you get to the next level, you can still have these pockets of joy and these moments to do things that bring you happiness. But also came through, if some of you are in connection with a Pisces, or have a Pisces friend or a lover or a mentor, whoever that is, really lean on them for support. When I did the Pisces Tarotscope for this Taurus season, the image of a frog was coming through quite strongly. And in your channeled message, there was like this little frog looking at you, and you were looking down at them or it. And then it was like, follow me, like you're meant to kind of go on this yellow brick road on this journey. And that was when you had your legs, one in the past, one in the future. And the frog was like, do you trust me? Like, we need to go on this journey first. We need to go on this detour first before you're meant to decide what it is you're going to do or make that decision. And of course, if you're a Cancer rising watching this with us going through the eclipses, I think that there's going to be more information that comes to later. Even just the fact that the moon rules over Cancer and we're going through the eclipses at the end of April, mid-May. It's like we need to understand a few things better about ourselves and what's going to be coming through before we can make a decision either way. And while we're making that decision, or while we're at that pit stop, why not enjoy that concert or enjoy something we've always meant to do, instead of putting it off or feeling like we have to work a couple more hours or do certain things. Yeah. Also, I saw in the channel that some of you might just receive more intuitive downloads or more clarity, or just taking pockets of time at night to just be outside and look at the stars, look at the moon, look what's coming through. So if you've been feeling all over the place, or like your energy is scattered, just taking time at night or after dinner, whenever feels good for you. You had like a nice warm beverage, and you had like something warm to snuggle with, and you were just sitting outside looking in the distance or looking out. I think there's going to be something there that can either just come through, or it would be interesting to see what that daily practice incorporates moving forward. Okay, so there is no rush. You're exactly where you need to be, and there's even opportunities to enjoy your current circumstance, your current level, wherever you're at, before that next huge expansion comes in. Again, eclipses, there's a lot going on. Simple pleasures, I would write that down, or how can you incorporate more of those into your life, okay? Like I said, the Seven of Pentacles came out just when I was shuffling, and then I pulled 6 more cards. So the first 3 that we have, 8 of Cups with the Chariot and the Knight of Pentacles. So there does seem to be like a stop, start, or hurry up and wait with the 8 of Cups with the Chariot. And then the Knight of Pentacles. For me, it's like we need to leave things that are no longer aligned in order to advance. And even coming back to things that are going to be grounding and stable, that we know are going to bring us more money or more opportunity, right? And of course, the Chariot is the card that represents Cancer in tarot. So major activations. And it's even interesting too with this 8 of Cups that I'm using this black and gold deck, that normally the 8 of Cups, it's a full moon, but now this kind of represents that dark moon energy. And that new moon solar eclipse in Taurus is happening on April 30th. And a lot is shifting on that time because Venus will move into Aries. The eclipses are happening shortly after. I believe Mercury moves into Taurus at that time. Yes, and then Mercury will retrograde on the 10th of May. So kind of noting what comes through during that new moon or the days leading up to that new moon solar eclipse, that there might be something that you have to leave, whether that's a thought or a belief or a relationship or something, because you know that you're on the move or that you're going to progress, or just a major activation that's coming through around potentially more money or better habits that serve you. And that can also just be like, I keep doing things the same way and it's not working. Okay, well, if we keep doing things the same way, then maybe we're going to let go and release those habits or those day-to-day activities or the way that we think about doing things because they're no longer serving us. And we know that there's something much stronger and more aligned coming to us. Knight of Pentacles for me always represents a messenger, an opportunity, or a contract, or an investment, or something that makes sense, or just more money coming in, and potentially very quickly. This would also be interesting too of what that download is of like following the Pisces or following this journey, or there could be a trip or an excursion, or even you just moving in your current environment, the Chariot, to attract ideas to bring in more money, or just confidence that is going to be relayed potentially in your health or your body or your mind or whatever that may be. For me, the Knight of Pentacles, you can see, is very still, examining that pentacle, that energy, that opportunity. So oftentimes this can be that in order to progress, that imminent victory, the Chariot, there are certain things that we know we need. So let's say the Chariot, we need to feed the horses. We need to make sure that we have that supplies in the Chariot. We need to make sure we have water, the map, everything that is going to help us enjoy the ride that much more. That for me is a very Knight of Pentacles, of those habitual things, those day-to-day things that are supporting us. So like I said, whether it's from a nutritional standpoint, a belief standpoint, or just aligning your beliefs, doing those things every single day, it's like, this is going to happen. And from the channel, it's like, there's no rush. Enjoy these current moments, because once that Chariot takes off, the star, those dreams coming true. So when you reach that next level, you're never going to be at this level ever again. So maybe having free time or having less responsibility. And yes, it's clear that you want that relationship, that promotion, that opportunity, that clarity, whatever it is. But once you get it, it's like, oh, well, now we need to do the work, or now we need to be ready for this next level. It's even interesting too that because beside the Star card, we have the Five of Swords. So it's almost like we are letting go of narratives or fears or doubts, or once we receive that opportunity or that dream coming true, it's like, okay, well then certain things gotta go. Or I can't be in relation with these people, or I don't like this energy, whether it's with someone, with ourselves, the self-sabotaging energy. It's like, I can't keep doing this anymore because it's not in alignment with the dream. And I think the dream will come, Chariot, the star, it's evident. Or just a feeling that you're on the right path. But don't be surprised too if some haters maybe come out of the woodwork, or it's like, oh, that must be nice, or oh, you're so lucky, or do you think it's gonna last? And you're like, why am I having to defend myself, or why do I have to have this conversation? And knowing if you're attracting that energy because somewhere deep down you have a fear or a doubt internally that is just being reflected in your external environment. So whether that's battling with yourself of self-worth, or do I think I can hold or maintain this level, or if it's just coming from people where we have to leave a certain relationship or city or belief, because everything is spinning in our favor, Cancer. The Wheel of Fortune, a very auspicious, very benevolent card of movement as well. And that's why I was curious with the channel. It's like, I want to go, 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 go. It's like we are going. It's almost like once you let go and once you have fun, then it's all going to come through. But right now we're holding on maybe a bit too much. And of course, that is the last step of manifestation. That can sometimes be the hardest, or sometimes that we forget that we have to let go of the expectations of knowing the when or the how. It's just, we know that we're showing up for ourselves. We're showing up for our dreams. That's enough. We don't need to answer to this person or explain ourselves. We know what feels good in our heart, trusting that intuition, those water energies, that blessing that water signs and cancers possess, knowing what that dream is, not having to explain yourself or having to fight against yourself or against others, and trusting that this is all working out in your favor. Done. And for those of you who maybe lack patience, instead of focusing on what it is that you're wanting right now, whether it is a lover, marriage, career, money, opportunity, whatever it is, have some fun, which I know can sometimes be easier said than done, especially if you are very ambitious or type A or driven, but shake your head around or have some fun. That is what I will leave us with, okay? Simple pleasures. So that is the general reading for this Taurus season. If this reading resonated and you want to say thank you with a tip or a donation, it's always appreciated. I'll link in our PayPal bio in the description of this video. If you want to book a one-on-one reading to dive into these themes further, all our availability is up to date on our website to book in for tarot astrology coaching. That can be found on our website. And please feel free to share with a fellow Cancer that could benefit from this reading, okay? Thank you all for watching. I love you all. Have a wonderful Taurus season. Enjoy these eclipses and have some fun, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.